So out there in the Post Classics and standard good dust up there. Mark Hatton obviously out in front, got a great start, was out in front, but SJ has just scooted by. So this will be an interesting one to see if Mark can run. And also there's a third bike there. Ken Ferguson has decided to join in on this, and he's doing a great job there in third place. So we have the Post Classics Senior and Junior. Leading the junior class is Nigel Lennox down there in 6th position, followed by Craig Green, Brian Ash down there on that beautiful TZ250, and Graham Hooper there in 9th position on the track. And he's 4th position in class. So a great day there. We've got SJ out doing on the SV650 as well as that FZR 1000. Huge difference jumping on that FZR 1000 or 1044 I believe it is, with a big bore kit in the thing, and beautifully presented bike, but jumping off an inline 4-cylinder onto a V-twin, very hard to do, and especially on such a short track. He's got a heap of horsepower around on this thing, and no horsepower around on that SV, but he can ride. Running a narrower line in that last corner is SJ, and he's just getting away a little bit from Mark, and Mark's falling under the wrath of Ken Ferguson there with a great ride in 3rd place. And he's doing 16s on a Post Classic bike, which is a super fast lap time. They'll be doing pretty well in the Formula 1 class there with those sorts of lap times. So 16s to SJ, and Mark Hatton there doing 18s, and 17 there for Ken Ferguson. So Ken is on the back of Mark, and he's going to put him under pressure there. Great ride there. Dave Lewis in 4th. It's nice to see he's changed his transponder. Unfortunately, in the last race, because he crashed his brand new bike, he's had to jump back onto that old pre-89 bike, his little CBR 600. And he's caught in a little bit of no man's land. He's sitting in 4th place, but there's still about a 200-metre gap to the front, guys. And he's got about a 50-metre gap back to this next one with Nigel Lennox, John Roper and Nigel Lennox chasing him, also Craig Green, Brian Ashdown and Graham Hooper. 3 laps to go coming through, and there will only be 2 left, and it's tightening up at the front there. Still running that wide line, even though the track's dry, is Mark Hatton, and that's allowed Ken Ferguson to ease right onto the back of him. Very good lap times there, still 16.2 there for SJ, great ride there. 17.4, so Mark's responded, but 17 flat there for Ken Ferguson, who is riding really good in 3rd position. And those 3 are pretty tightly bunched on the track. Lonely ride there for Dave Lewis in 4th position. I believe he's in the junior class. It's got him in senior. John Roper there in 5th position, not followed by Nigel Lennox, Craig Green, Brian Ashdown and Graham Hooper. Down the back straight there for SJ, scooting into the last corner there and looking nice and comfortable. Narrow line out of that last one. Whereas Mark's still running wide, and he's getting the white flag, 1 to go. Mark Hatton's got a tiger on his tail with Ken Ferguson on the back of him. Dave Lewis into 4th position, and he's got John Roper all over him. Nigel Lennox there in 6th. Craig Green on the back of him. Coming in the last corner there is Brian Ashdown on that great sounding little TZ250. And we've got a biff over the back there in about turn 6. Black bike rider's up, he's okay. Fortunately, that's the last lap too. He's not too happy with himself. Marshals are over there. Last corner. Oh, and he throws it down the road, SJ. Giving the win to Mark Hatton. Huge gap, so it looks like that must have been Ken Ferguson on the back of Mark Hatton. So whatever Mark Hatton's done, he's got rid of his two other top competitors. Bit of a change there for coming around in second place. Number 360 is John Roper, and Dave Lewis scooting there in third position. Nigel Lennox picking up the pieces for fourth. Craig Green getting fifth. Brian Ashdown coming in the last corner there on the TZ250. And picking up a great sixth place with all of the carnage there.